See, she got a blinding start, didn't she, in Liz Clay?
This domestic series.
So she really sort of set it up, and she's now cemented herself as probably the favourite for this women's 100 hurdles leading into the rest of the summer and also nationals. Obviously, Bean went stride for stride through the majority of that race. It wasn't really till the last couple. Clay just sort of got away from a little bit. Celeste really wasn't there from start to finish. She didn't have the start. And obviously, if you're out of it at the start, it's hard to sort of come back from that. And Liz is pretty happy with that. So it was all set up in the first 50.
Medalist over 800 metres at the National Championships from New South Wales, Anna Lehman. This is your field for the women's.
The win for the New South Wales athlete. Spent a bit of time at Stanford. World under 20 rep back in. Yeah, 6 opportunities.
In lane 2, the New Zealand champion, Catherine Kemp. In lane 3, Japanese championship finalist last year, Arina Hosoi. In lane 4, took out the Australian junior title in 2019, as well as second place.
Try and keep an eye on what they move it up to. And that wind, that heavy headwind still sticking around negative 1.1. I'll wait and see that official time.
Wow. Wow. What an upset that one was. I probably wouldn't have figured her in the top 2 or 3, and she's come out on...
Not when you haven't raced in over a year, but obviously been grinding at training.
And that's a superb time with these conditions and over Owusu.
So 23.28, a PB, and into a minus 1.3 on a soaking wet track. And she hasn't raced since the 10th of February 2019. Outstanding. That is absolutely out. And it was basically from the gun.
Yeah.
And the thing is with the 200, especially when you're just starting your season, the more you do it, the stronger you are. So the next race.
I don't know what else to say, but wow, you haven't raced for a year, Jacinta, and you've just dropped a personal best on a wet track into a negative headwind. It was 23.28, I think the boys said. Pretty good.
Yeah, I'm pretty stoked with that. I've had a long year off doing a lot of rehab, and it's good to just be back racing with everyone and out here having fun.
Cowie in 2 from New Zealand, Mackenzie Jeffries in 3. She's won a million national titles from the ACT. Lauren Bowden in 4. She was 16th at Doha in this event. For New South Wales, Sarah Carley in 5. The Oceania champion, she was also in Doha from New South Wales, Sarah Klein.
At last year's National Junior Championships from New South Wales, Brodie Mate. In lane 8, the Queensland champion, Natalie Otway. This is your field for the women's 400-metre hurdles.
Portia Bing, and I guess she only wanted to, she wasn't going to settle for anything but the top, so you got to look both ways when you cross the road. Can't really.
No, it was interesting.
Yet again, another season. You seem to do this season after season. Come out and you are in great shape. Well done. You've started this season off brilliantly. It's an Olympic year. We thought maybe you were going to retire a couple of years ago, but you didn't, and we are so glad that you're still here. That was a fantastic run.
Yeah, thank you. It's always nice to get a win here on my home track. And it's not the most ideal conditions, but thanks to everyone for coming out and supporting.
I think New Zealand got us.
Rosie Elliott.
Wow. Rosie Elliott, she did have a great 200 in the B200.
That was an impressive run by the New Zealanders.
Just cleaner changes, I think.
Yeah.
Masters seemed to get just a little bit too close.
In lane 2, Riley Day. 3, Ebony Lane. In 4, Na Anang. 5, Taylor Cruttenden. In 6, Hannah Bassick. And in 7, Monique Quirk. Na Anang, the reigning national champion for the long jump and the 100 metres when she dropped 11:32. So she does have the fastest best in the field here. She's coming back from injury, so don't expect her to absolutely drop a bomb in this first race, but it's great to see Na Anang back out there competing. Monique Quirk did the double at the New South Wales Championships last week. Ebony Lane, brilliant out of the block. Very closely up for second, but 11:49 for Bassick. That's the closest the field has been to Bassick recently. Riley Day having a great run up the inside in lane 2. Very strong. It bodes very well for her 200 metres, but 11:48 the winning time there for Hannah Bassick out in lane 6. Olympic qualifier is 11:15. The wind legal. 11:18. Oh, a 2.0, 11:18. That is a huge personal best. Just 0.03 from the Olympic qualifier of 11:50.
For all time. Sally Pearson, Willie Ganser Taylor, Melissa Bree.
It's been an impressive rise. She'll be just looking to safely get herself through to the final. No one's running anything fast here today. So it's
Probably the least amount of effort.
didn't really get out of third gear, you'd imagine. Minus 0.5 on the wind gauge, so 11:76 for Bassick, Christy Edwards.
World Junior, World Under 20, qualifiers. Danielle Shaw, she went to World Under 18s last year for the hurdles.
She'll be one to watch for this for sure.
Definitely. Gabrielle O'Grady's got the fastest time this year with a 13:65, actually, down in
Canberra.
Good place for PBs, I've heard. Celeste Mucci is a heptathlete, but certainly can hurdle 13:79. And Danielle Shaw dropped to 13:76 in the heats. And this is going to be a big final. 3 have qualifiers, only 2 can go, but only 1 can get an automatic spot.
Who's it going to be?
It's tough. These
this
hurdles.
One's way too tight to call, ain't she?
I'm going to have to do my best. Lanes to look out here for. Lane 4, Mucci, 5, O'Grady, and 7, Shaw.
Oh. No. Wait to hear what the officials have to say about that one, Lynchy.
Fingers crossed there for O'Grady. She was the fastest coming in there. Win 3.4, but the win doesn't matter. Mucci has qualified for the under 20 World Championships there, but Shaw and O'Grady in tears, falling over the hurdles. I'm not sure what's happened there.
I'm in complete shock, Lynch. It just shows the hurdles are such a tough event. Anything can happen.
Would never have called it in my life that 2 of those athletes would hit the deck, and Mucci...
I'm devastated for the girls, like, riding, like, World Under 20s on the line.
And to fall over. We may see something come of this. We'll see what happens, but as it stands, Celeste Mucci, she's booked herself a ticket to the World Under 20 Championships in Poland as we see a replay